If America drops a nuclear bomb on Iran, do you know how many people will die in the first strike? 10 to 15 million people. But no, they will not just die, they will evaporate. Yes, completely vaporized. Imagine if this bomb falls on Tehran, the entire city will evaporate in an instant. The areas around Tehran, from Isfahan to Kashan. People's skin will start to fall off there. Within minutes, first terrible blisters will form on the body. Then the skin will fall off as if pieces of paper are falling off. To understand the horror of nuclear weapons, you need to know one fact. When this bomb explodes, its temperature is higher than the temperature of the surface of the sun. Imagine what will happen if the sun comes directly on your head. What will you do? Where will you run? 10 to 15 million people will die instantly. The rest will become radioactive corpses. If they somehow survive, about 30 to 40 million people will reach a state about which it is said that the living will envy the dead. They will scream and ask why we are not dead. Today's nuclear weapons are 1,000 times more powerful than the bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The horror of Hiroshima will seem like a children's story to you if you see a modern nuclear bomb explode. Nuclear war never grows slowly. Once it starts, each side throws its biggest and most destructive weapon first. Because everyone knows that if the enemy survives, he will not give up. So it must be finished with the first blow. If the tension that has developed around Iran really turns into a nuclear conflict, then in an instant, billions of people will lose their lives. And those who survive will cry, wondering why they did not die, because survival will be the greatest punishment. The amount of smoke and radioactive shadow that will rise into the sky after the explosion will cover the sky of the entire region. Sunlight will no longer reach the ground. Nuclear winter will begin, a long winter that will never end. There will be no rain, no crops. Not a single grain of grain will grow on that land. Radioactive ash will fall on mountains and highlands. From there, the poison will mix with the river water and spread everywhere. The rivers that were the source of life will become streams of poison. Not even a drop of water will be drinkable. The entire region will turn into a nuclear desert where nothing will ever grow again. No one will be able to live. And this radioactivity will not be limited to warring countries. It will float in the air and consume the entire world.